Hello, everyone. It's Samantha Weisbach, owner and general manager here at Dancewear Center. I am joined by a lovely guest today, and we are going to jump right in. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Sarah Lewis. I'm the ballet and Pointe department head at Dancing for Joy in Bellingham, Washington. I've been here for about 20 years.
So amazing. Awesome. Cool. Well, we would love to know a little bit about your studio. What makes your studio unique?
For me personally, the thing that makes it most unique is that we really do have a wide variety of lifestyles and backgrounds at our studio. I feel like we draw our clientele from a huge, wide group of religious faiths, backgrounds, beliefs, um, body shapes and sizes, genders. And I think that the interesting thing is that everybody really seems to collaborate together. And I feel like it is pretty unique, a unique spot. I've been here, like I said, for about 20 years. And the thing for me that has been so healing is I'm a survivor of some disordered eating, and just being able to share that with students and being able to kind of see the warning signs and to be able to help students navigate that and their families navigate it with no shame has been pretty cool. And I feel like it's because of the structure and the culture that we have here that says real life happens and it happens to dancers has been pretty cool for me.
Yeah, that's very, very cool. Um, Great. Well, how I know that we've been up to work with your studio quite a few times with our mobile structure. How did you folks hear about it? What made you pick us for your point shoe needs? Maybe what continues to make you pick us?
Sure, sure. We came across you through Josephine and the Point Shop, and I personally, not only am I a dancer and teacher, but I have a daughter who is a dancer as well. And so it's been really meaningful to me having you guys be up and bring your amazing selection, your amazing expertise. And I've been to your brick and mortar store as well. Sorry, I'm in a weird office with no chair. But I've been in your brick and mortar store as well. And I just feel like the expertise and the willingness to keep searching when there isn't quite that right shoe at first glance, or something that used to work isn't working anymore. I never feel like we are limited with time. I never feel like we're limited with expertise. I feel like all of your fitters, yourself, and all of the people who have come to the studio and who I've met at the store, they really do go above and beyond to make sure that a student has a great option.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. I love that. Oh,
It's the truth. My daughter just got fitted with a sister size shoe. And for people that don't know, that's a shoe that is a very close width or a very close length when your shoe isn't available. And you guys recommended that she give that a try when her shoe wasn't available. And it made a big difference. And it helped her feel like she wasn't stuck without options.
good. Yeah, that's the goal. We don't want people stuck. That's no good.
Yeah.
Oh. What is your favorite part about the mobile fitting experience?
I have two favorite parts. My secret favorite part is your time lapse footage that you guys sometimes take of your setup and your teardown, which I love because I love thinking about all the little faces and the feet and the families that are going to be a part of that footage. But my actual favorite part is looking at all of the stock out. I've seen in the times you've been there, had kind of different styles of how you've been storing the stock, from rolling bins to these great big circles of fabric that they're kind of tied up like packages. And I just love it. It's beautiful. It's inspiring. You look at it and you go, oh, I mean, some people never have a chance to see point shoes in their life at all. And you guys have got hundreds of pairs right out there. I really think, especially for young point students, it's really special. It's a rite of passage to be at those mobile fittings and feel comfortable in your home studio, but at the same time, feel like you're having this kind of special, unique experience, comfortable, but also special.
Oh, that's so fun. I know it's just this unique thing to see everything out there. It's such an odd
Yeah.
thing that you can't quite explain, but it's really fun. Yeah. Oh,
And beautiful. I mean, all of the different, you'd think, oh, they're pink shoes, but there's all these different shades and all these different levels of shine. And yeah, obviously, I like point shoes.
yeah. Yeah, in good company.
Yeah.
Oh, well, awesome. What encouragement would you have for other studio owners that are maybe interested or maybe like on the fence?
It's kind of what I mentioned before, for your dancers to feel like they have the safety and comfort of their home environment, but that they also have the expertise and the selection that you get and the professionalism that you get from Dancewear Center. I think it solves a lot of problems of families that are unwilling or not able to drive a long distance, or they actually just families, as much as they try, just might not be knowledgeable about where is a good place with people who are reputable. Some, I know this from growing up, some of the stores that we grew up with just don't have the selection or the expertise that they may have had in the 90s. So it's really great to have everybody have that same experience and that expertise, and for our staff to be able, our staff actually comes and kind of hangs out during the day, and to be able to look and say, oh, here's maybe something a student isn't mentioning to you. It lets the teachers and the staff be involved in a different way than we would be if they were driving down with their parents to do their own fitting.
Mm. Yeah, I think not that this is about my experience, but I will add that I think my favorite part of the mobile fitting experience is when we do have the teachers there, because it becomes a much more collaborative situation. And for us, like, we only know so much and our knowledge only goes so far. And so you have such an important piece of the puzzle with knowing, like, how the student is in class, like you said, maybe what they're not saying, and they feel more comfortable with you as well, which I think is just, it really rounds out the experience and makes sure that the kids are getting the best fit and the safest fit, which is really important to us.
That's my main goal, is that I feel like while Pointe is challenging, it shouldn't be painful. And while it can be uncomfortable, it shouldn't be unsafe. And there are lots of good ways for the shoe to be supporting you correctly, and to educate families that this is worthwhile. These are specialized tools that your child uses for their art. The thing that I'm saying, I'm like coming back to that phrase you used. What would you tell studio owners who are on the fence? I'm just like, why would you possibly not want to do this? There is only, you will only gain. You'll gain in like connection and experience with your students, knowing that your students are having these. We like to have you come on a routine twice a year, you know that, but it helps our students know that they can expect when their fitting is going to happen. And I'm not waiting around for kids who are saying, you know, we're not able to get down to Seattle, we're not able to get down to Everett. It's just great to be like, no excuses. Come meet Samantha.
It's so true. Yeah. Yeah. And it does take that driving piece out of it, because when you're out there, it's, you have to book like a whole day to do it. So I'm glad to be able to come to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you so much for sharing your experience today. Is there anything going on with DFJ that you want to share? Do you guys have any like upcoming shows happening or any open enrollment?
Yes, yes, we are. Enrollment is still open for a couple more months, so we are quickly filling up lots of different dance styles, ages 2 through adult. And our whole goal is to get you in here. We have a free trial class for new families. You can come and try out our program and see what you like. And our tradition at holiday time is we do the nativity as a ballet. So December 19th and 20th at Mount Baker Theater in Bellingham, we have our nativity, and it tells the traditional Christmas story as a full-length ballet, involving some of our younger students, but mostly our intermediate and advanced dancers. And it's a total Christmas tradition for my family. Lots of heart.
Oh, fabulous. Well, thank you so much again for your time today, and we look forward to seeing you this weekend.
Okay, great. See you Saturday.
Um,